Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video guys, I have two laptops. One is Windows 10 Pro and another one is Windows Home Edition. So left hand one is Windows 10 and Home Edition and second one is Windows 11 Pro. So I will show you in this video with the practical what are the main differences between Home and Pro. Okay, so here is the sheet I have created for you. The first difference is here you can put a maximum RAM of 148 128 GB on the Windows Home Edition, and in order to check that you can press WinVer here like this, and you can see this is Windows Pro Edition. Pro is selected here, you can see, and when I open the Windows 10 laptop, let me show you. You can see here this is Windows 10 Home Edition. So by this way you can identify its version. So let's move on now to difference. So you can put maximum 128 GB memory in Windows Home Edition, while on Windows Pro Edition you can maximum put up to 2 TB. So here is you can put maximum 2 TB of your RAM. So RAM you can see here. So in here I am using 16 GB, but if you have the capable system, so maximum RAM memory you can put up to 2 TB on the Pro Edition. So this is configuration on the server level, not for the normal Windows Home users. Now let's move on to now BitLocker. This is very important part for the security point of view. BitLocker is basically provides the security and encrypts your drive in a non-readable form. If someone steals your Windows hardware, or if something is crashed on your Windows, no one can recover the data from your this SSD Windows drive. So you have the option here to turn on the BitLocker here, and when I go to the Home Edition there will be no option for BitLock. Let me show you. So when I go to Windows Home Edition here and go to the same directory, now when I right click on it, and you can see there is no BitLocker turn on or off option here. So this is the main difference. So you cannot encrypt your data in a Home Edition, but in Windows Pro Edition you can encrypt your data. Now third number difference is Windows and remote desktop. Basically your Windows Home Edition can be client only. It means that you can take the session from your home edition, but you can't take the access from another PC to this laptop, while the Windows Pro can be client as well as the host. So you can open your RDP here and you can take the another system session. So this is the you are the client in that case. So in Home Edition you can just take the another session, and you can take your own session. Like if you want to take the Home Edition session from another computer, you cannot take. Let me show you how to take the remote session and while it is working or not. Let's open the sysdm.cpl, and you can see here remote and allow remote assistant to this computer. Okay, this is the only option I have in this PC. And also when I open the command prompt to check its IP here, IP config, and here is 1.8, and when I open the Windows Pro and type here IP config, so 1.5 is my IP, and when I open the sysdm.cpl here, you can see remote, allow remote connection to this computer. So if I want to take the access of the Windows Home Edition, I cannot take it. Let me show you. Its IP was 1.8. These are the private IPs, 192.168.1.8, and I can't able to take the Home Edition session. But when I initiate from the Windows Home Edition, I should able to get the access of Windows 10 Pro. So sometimes it becomes very difficult for normal user to identify this. Now its IP is 1.5, you can see there. And when I open the remote desktop from here, remote desktop 192.168.1.5, and you can see it is prompting now. And I'm entering the password of Windows Pro Edition, and I should able to take the access of Windows 11 Pro. And you can see, so it means that I can only be the client. You can see this is my Windows 11. You can see there its IP is here 1.5. So I can take the access from home, but home PC cannot be accessed from another laptop. So I hope you understand that and you are clear now. Pro can be host and client both, but the Windows Home Edition can be only be the client. Now let's move on to the next step now, or the next, the feature, core feature it has Windows Sandbox. Pro has, but Home Edition doesn't. So how to check the sandbox? Sandbox is basically used for virtual box like another machine you have, and once you close that machine, all the data from that Windows Sandbox will be deleted and cannot be recovered. So let me show you that as well. So in order to turn on that sandbox, just type a sandbox. It is not there. Open the turn Windows feature on or off, and sandbox you should able to get here. You can see Windows Sandbox, and also I will also show you the, but when I go to Windows Home Edition here and type turn Windows feature on or off, there will be no option for sandbox. You can see there is no option. Now it's asking for restart, and after enabling the sandbox I will show you how it works and what you can do inside that machine. This is the sandbox. I just search here and then simply search the sandbox, and here is the machine. You can see there the similar kind of machine you will get in Pro Edition. You can see, and Edge is by default installed on it, and everything will be work as it is. You can see there it is working fine. And when I, let's add WinVer. Yeah, WinVer is there. Enterprise. And when you close this, here is the notification. Are you sure you want to close the Windows Sandbox? Once Windows Sandbox is closed, all of its content will be discarded and permanently lost. It means that it has just one time memory. And when we click on OK and we'll try to relaunch the machine Sandbox, the fresh machine will be launched automatically on your system. And you can see the fresh machine will be launched on your system. So this is the feature of Windows Pro Edition. So Home does not have this feature, but Windows Pro has this feature. So you can make a plan accordingly with these features, whether you can go with the Windows Pro Edition or Home Edition. Now let's move on to next step. Now the next feature, core feature, is Hyper-V virtual machine. In Windows 10 Home Edition or 11 Edition it doesn't have, but in 11 it has. Virtual machine is a platform where you can open the machine on your system. I mean, you don't need to use the third party software like virtual machine and virtual box. You can directly go to Hyper-V option here, just enable this option, and once you enable this option just click on OK, and you can separately create your virtual machine. Like I have created in VirtualBox. This is a third party software, but in Windows Pro Edition it is an inbuilt app. And when I go to Windows Home Edition, there will be no option for that. Turn Windows feature on or off. Virtual machine platform is there, but virtual box is not there. This is the difference. You can see there is no option for that. Let me restart it also and will show you. And VirtualBox Hyper-V Manager is showing up here, and you can simply create a new virtual machine here. See, so this feature is not available on Windows Home Edition. See, this machine is even launched quickly. Simply start it, and you can simply create a virtual machine with the help of this feature. Okay, so I'm closing this just to show you what is the difference. You can close it. Now let's move on to the next step. Now next step is group policy. Group policy is basically used for managing the machine and its feature and its setting. When I open the edit group policy here, the option is available on Windows Pro Edition. You can see you can customize your window with the help of this network, desktop, whatever setting you have. Many settings you have under this options Windows setting. You can see security settings as well. So you can set up these settings on Windows Pro Edition, but when you go to Windows Home Edition, there will be no group policy. You can see there is no group policy, and even edit group policy, edit group policy is not there in Windows Home Edition. Now let's move on to the next step. This is the last step, the core step, and the core feature it has. Pro has the domain joined and Azure AD, but Windows Home can't be joined in domain and Azure AD. Let me show you how to check it. Open the sysdm.cpl command, and when you go to here, rename this change option, and you can see domain option is available here. But when I go to Windows this edition, Home Edition, open the same sysdm.cpl, change option is there, but domain option is not there. You can see it is gray out, and even I'm not able to click on that option. But in Windows Pro Edition, the option is highlighted, and you can see I'm able to connect with the domain. And even this is for same Azure AD connects and Azure domain services. So these are the core features, guys, for Windows 10 versus Windows Home Edition on Windows. And step by step I have told you everything and its feature and its benefit. So let me just overview once. BitLocker is basically encrypt your data and save your hard drive or SSD. Remote desktop is used for taking sessions and taking control of another machine or the same machine. Windows Sandbox is like a virtual machine, but there will be no memory and saved work on it. It is only one-time work. And Hyper-V is the virtual machine platform where you can create a multiple machines. Group policy is managed by the organizations, and its settings and features is managed by the group policy, and you can deploy the services and tasks with the help of group policy. And same with the Azure AD and domain join services. Active Directory you can manage with the help of domain join services and Azure AD Intune services. So I hope, guys, I have explained you everything. The core services you have, core comparison table I have created for you, and based on that you can make a purchase which is better for you. And these are the most, the core services you have, and you should go for according to your need. And I have explained you everything. So I hope this video helps you. If yes, then hit like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Thanks for watching.